San Diego, like any other self-respecting major city, has a public transit system, the most iconic part of which is the trolley, the first modern light rail system in the country and iconic enough for it to have an ale brand named after it. Little discussed, however, is its much younger cousin, Rapid. Now, what is Rapid, you may ask? Well, I also asked that question too. On a surface level, Rapid is the MTS's brand for its bus rapid transit services, or BRT if you're lazy like me. However, in practice, it also includes services such as community routes, commuter freeway expresses, and even just plain old limited stop bus routes. Regardless, the Rapid network is quite sizable, and its service catches in a lot of places that the trolley alone can't reach. And today, I'm speedrunning it!
Welcome back to Transit over Yonder. My name is Spreppy. We are at the westernmost end of Rapid 227 in Imperial Beach, California, the southernmost city in the state. Today we are going to be speedrunning the entire Rapid network from here in IV all the way up to Escondido. My bus should be getting here around 11:04, which is not very long. So I'll catch up with you.
Before we begin the run, there are some key rules and exceptions that I'll be making, so take note if you want to try this for yourself. The first exception is I will not be riding Rapid Express 280-290. These are peak direction commuter express routes that only run at peak hours and are a nightmare to include in this run. Also, quite frankly, I don't even think they should be Rapids, but that's the story for another video. The second exception is that Rapid 201 and 202 will be counted as the same route, so I only need to complete this whole loop to count both. MTS counts them as a single route, so I'm gonna do it too. If a station is mirrored, that is if they travel unidirectionally on two separate streets but are clearly meant to parallel each other, then you'll need to stop at one. Finally, since the western end of Rapid 227 is a unidirectional loop, we will be exempting the stops between 9th and Ebony to Imperial Beach Pier, since the latter is a terminus of route anyways. The rules are simple. Travel across all stops across the entire network as fast as possible. The time will begin when my first bus leaves the first stop and will end when the doors on my last bus open at the last stop. Without further ado, let's ride! The first route of the run is Rapid 227, also known as the Iris Avenue Rapid. This route runs from Imperial Beach out west to Otay Mesa near the US-Mexican border towards the east. Most trips on this route are between Otay Mesa and the Iris Avenue trolley station along the blue lines. Some trips, like this one, continue to Imperial Beach. However, the most used segment tends to be between Otay Mesa and Iris Avenue trolley station. It's also branded as the first Rapid Electric bus route. So as you may know, Rapid 227 is a Rapid Electric route. They brand it as that because they usually run like electric buses on it, but a lot of times they just don't, like right now, like a regular articulated bus you'd see on some of the busier routes in the system. And sometimes they just pull like 40-foot buses that you use on like a lower ridership bus route like that. On the more busier parts of the line, it gets really crowded. We are coming into Iris Avenue. I think it's one of the busiest bus stations in the entire MTS network. Not too busy today, but at rush hour, this line gets packed between here and Otay Mesa. So while we're holding here at Iris, I'm doing a quick time update. We're about almost 16 minutes into the run right now. I feel like the segment between here and IB is much faster than I did the first time I went on this route. It was crawling, I feel like, through there. But now it's just not. That's weird. Here comes a trolley. Oh, there's Gomez. Hi, Gomez. He's everywhere in San Diego.
Oh, there's another. That's cool.
Almost about 19 minutes into the run right now. 18 minutes, 47 seconds as of counting at the moment. And we are now leaving Iris Avenue Transit Center. There's all the other buses. It is a pretty busy location. I think it is one of the busiest transfer points on the network, if I recall correctly. There's a trolley station. And we're off. Between Otay Mesa and Iris Avenue is the busiest segment of the route. It's also the most frequent, every 10 minutes on weekdays, versus between Iris Avenue and IB, it's every 30 minutes. And then on weekends between Otay and Iris Ave, it's every 15 minutes, and then between Iris Ave and IB on weekends, it just doesn't exist. There is no 227 on weekends. Thank you! Here we are at Otay Mesa. We are 33 minutes, 22 seconds into the run. Current time is 11:37. We are about 3 minutes ahead of schedule. That bus is going to go into layover. Here at Otay Mesa, you have this beauty of a sign. That way takes you to Mexico, and that way takes you to Rapid. And there's my bus right now. We're gonna head over and get onto that bus. So here's the 225. We're gonna take this one all the way downtown. And if we ignore the fact that it comes only every 20-30 minutes on weekdays, we're gonna witness peak. The next bus route is Rapid 225, the South Bay Rapid, my beloved. This one runs from Otay Mesa, which is where we left, to downtown San Diego through eastern Chula Vista. The 225 features some major infrastructure investments, especially in Chula Vista. These include a 5-mile dedicated busway with a significant portion in the median of East Palomar Street, complete with transit signal priority, dedicated stations with level low-floor boarding platforms, bike lockers, and arrival screens. Needless to say, this is one of my favorite bus routes. Totally not because I use this one often, and I'm biased as fuck. Here we go. Here's the busway we're pulling into now. This is so cool. Dedicated bus stations. We have platform on either end. There's a couple of these along the route. About to go over a bus-only bridge right now. I think it's the only one in the entire county.
only other park and ride on this line, except for maybe like Otay Ranch, which we passed earlier. And after this, we go on the 805 to downtown. Thank you. Here we are in downtown San Diego. And here we are at America Plaza trolley station. Currently we're about an hour 49 into the run right now. And I believe we arrived just about on time at America Plaza. So our next bus, we're gonna be going over to Santa Fe Depot right across the street there, and we're gonna be catching the 215 taking us to San Diego State University. Here we are at Santa Fe Depot. That is a 235, not catching this one yet. We're at this brand new Trans Center. It's actually only like maybe a month or two old at this point now. We're gonna be catching a 215 that's gonna come around, I believe, 12:59, and that'll take us up to San Diego State. I already know where I'm sitting. These have like just regular seats, I believe, in comparison to the other buses. It's probably the last that we're gonna see of Broadway for a bit. Ooh, that's a really good shot.
Next up is Rapid 215, the Mid-City Rapid, traveling from downtown to SDSU, running through Balboa Park, the bustling neighborhoods of Uptown, and the dense Mid-City area. It was the first route to carry the Rapid brand, serving as the initial showcase route in 2014. It's also one of the busier routes on the MTS bus network, carrying more than 1.4 million passengers in fiscal year 2025. It replaced the former Route 15 Express bus, and uses bus lanes on Park Boulevard and El Cajon Boulevard. However, these are more recent additions to the route, from as early as 2020. Prior to that, the route ran mostly on the street, borrowing a half-mile-long busway on Park.
Along the journey, I've been joined by Samuel. You probably remember him from the D-Line video. Do you have anything to say?
Hi, great to be here. I love the 215.
I just realized that we're gonna have to like change buses at SDSU, but like I'm pretty sure we have like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's a scheduled 3-minute transfer, I believe, but it's not the same bus. You can't give drivers a 3-minute layover after a 50-something minute run. So it means there's gonna be another bus staged immediately ahead of this one. That basically, they tend to like to leave as soon as the bus before gets in, which is potentially bad news for us.
So
well, bad news for you, I'm not on the clock. College area business, that may be the most 1999 like span, or like early 2000s. web, internet, connected world banner I've ever seen. It was installed this year? 1996 to 2026. Incredible.
SDSU Transit Center. Transfer to the green light Mid-City Rapid about 2:15 and many bus routes.
Just sped through like half of that sentence.
1210 is next down. It should be the one in front of us.
Yeah, it is literally the one right in front of us. Okay, let's do this.
Thank you!
Thank you! The next 2:15 out of SDSU. We got there much earlier than I expected. We're heading down to Boulevard, take the 235 back to City College, and then we'll head up to Mira College. I think that's our plan.
No missed buses yet, I'm happy.
That is not looking good.
Yeah, it ain't looking good right now. It appears it is move-in day here at San Diego State University, and that does not seem to be doing well by the 215. However, the 235 southbound before ours is currently running 11 minutes late.
So we did not make that bus, unfortunately. We're gonna have to catch the next one, so I'm gonna figure out how that plans out ahead. What's our time? We are at 3 hours, 10 minutes right now.
Luckily, everything from here on out is every 15 minutes or better. 235 to 235 to 237, and then super loop. So we should be fine, just 15 minutes behind schedule. Welcome to Boulevard Transit Plaza, home of Freeway Median Bus.
I love
And-
Freeway
and
Median Bus.
wayfinding signage and arrival boards that work.
No way! I love Freeway Median Bus.
So do I. In all seriousness, though, there's a lot of design features at these stations I really like. There's murals, there's a different one at City Heights. And then the lighting, the elevator towers light up red here at Boulevard and blue at City Heights. So if you're anywhere in between, you can really easily tell which one is closer. They're excellently designed stations. It's a shame they're all environmental remediation for a freeway that never should have been built after decades of the neighborhoods here demanding some kind of that remediation. But I'm glad we got them when we did, because they're really nice modern stations. I think if they had been built along with the freeway, they probably would not have had sound walls or integrated public art. I would like to retract a statement I made earlier, which is that every route from here on out is every 15. I did not anticipate the 204. I forgot about the 204, which is a little embarrassing for me as a UC San Diego student, but that's neither here nor there. But also the 237 does not go to every 15 minutes until it hits regular rush hour around 3 p.m. Luckily, our transfer time is longer than we assumed at MCTS, so we should be able to turn around at City Heights, get the next 235 northbound, and make it from there. Relatively safely too, so we'll see if that works.
Route 235 to downtown San Diego.
Oh, sorry. What if I just...
Please do not stand in the rear door area.
Rapid 235, or the I-15 Rapid, is the longest of the rapid routes, going from downtown to Escondido in North County using, you guessed it, I-15. It was the second route in the Rapid network and features inline freeway stations like Boulevard Transit Plaza, as well as here at City Heights Transit Plaza.
Along this lane, City Heights. Thank you!
Thank you! It's time to play my second favorite game. Do we have to jaywalk University Avenue? My first favorite game, of course, is Crash That Commute, but second is this. Okay, third favorite game. Do we want to jaywalk? I think so. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, it's a deadlocked intersection unless someone's turned off the freeway.
Nice.
That was more efficient than necessary.
Alright, here we are.
Doesn't smell like this.
Okay, doesn't smell like piss this time.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing.
Anyways, currently, time check, we are about 3 hours 31 into the run. I don't know if that's faster than I expected it to, but here we are.
Thing, is that a thing?
It did say thing. It's gonna say another thing?
No.
It did.
Oh, it did. Now arriving City Heights Transit Plaza. Yeah, I love these. So cute. I love these.
They are pretty cool. 9 minutes.
Oh, wow. 9 whole minutes. Don't you know frequency is freedom?
Alright folks, it's Rapid 245, service to Escondido, making all remaining station stops at Boulevard, Ruffin Road, Overland Avenue, Complex Street, Mira Mesa Transit Center, Miramar College, Sabre Springs, Del Lago, and Rancho Bernardo, Del Lago, and Escondido.
Sure, we'll take a seat. It's gonna be a while. Also, we got these like cool seats. They're reasonably comfy, I guess. And you can do your thing. That is actually really cool. I mean, technically speaking, he didn't request Overland Avenue. So we have like a 2-minute transfer right now. We're trying to figure that out.
Still off to the point I'm checking time to the second, which is never a good sign. But I think it'll be fine. We have to get to MCTS in 2 minutes. And we're currently at Boulevard, which is a tall order, but a doable one. Good.
Doors open.
Thank you. Triumphantly make it once again.
That is one of the wildest transfers I've ever made. We pointed to the bus driver out the window of the 235 to this driver, and he's like,
Incredible. There's a quick time check right now. We're on 4 hours 14 seconds right now. Our next transfer, I believe it's with the 202 at Gilman.
do not block aisle. Aisle square is good as is.
Oh, Gillick Bar, right.
All
hail the Gillick Bar.
We now ride Rapid 237, or the Mira Mesa Boulevard Rapid, which uses, you guessed it, Mira Mesa Boulevard. It's a more recent addition to the network and serves most of Mira Mesa, though it's very bare bones. Compared to the other routes, it lacks any sort of dedicated bus infrastructure, such as bus lanes, dedicated stations, or anything of the sort. Additionally, if you look at its timetable, it doesn't operate through most of midday. It's one of the weirder routes, but it still has its place in the run.
Stop requested. Please use rear exit. Your safety is our time. Anyways, Gilman Transit Center's next.
Yay! And this time we're not running excruciatingly late.
We're early again, which means by the pattern, your next route should be very, very late. But fortunately or unfortunately, you're not taking it. Thank you!
Thank you! Alright.
Alright, see ya.
See ya! So here we are at the Gilman Transit Center at lovely UC San Diego. Current time check, we are about 4 hours 49 minutes into the run. And there is a 202. I don't know if this is our 202, but this is what I'm gonna take. It smells really nice on this bus for some reason. We're gonna be on this thing to UTC. And we're gonna head to UTC. We're gonna do a 204 run, which does like a little loop around the east half of UTC. And then we're gonna try and make a 0-minute transfer. If I don't make it, then that's fine. But we'll see.
Our final set of new routes are the Superloop Rapids 201, 202, and 204. Formerly a separate service, these routes were established in 2007, making it technically the oldest set of rapid routes. Though they effectively function as circular routes for the University City area, they are wildly popular, being the busiest MTS bus routes with more than 2 million riders in fiscal year 2025.
Thank you! Hello everyone, I'm at UTC Transit Center. There's the blue line. There's all the buses here. Pretty big transit center. Not really busy right now, I guess, but whatever. I just got off the 202 about, give or take, a couple minutes ago. So I'm gonna have to wait like half an hour for the next bus, which is a 204. It comes every half hour. Next one is at 4:30. There was a 4 o'clock bus, but I would have not been able to catch that one anyways, considering that my bus wouldn't have been able to get here on time. So I guess I have a bit of reprieve of not running to catch a bus like at the last minute right now. For our time check, we're about 5 hours, 8 minutes into the run right now. Hopefully we can continue to stay on schedule. We're doing good right now as planned. Hopefully everything else goes according to plan. Please, I beg you. So that's a 204, that's the bus I'm gonna be taking in a few moments. It's letting go over 15 minutes. When that thing gets back, I have a 0-minute transfer between that and the 202, which is not here at the moment, but it probably will be, considering that they're like every 10 minutes. Back on the Gilman again. Incredible intersection. moment of reprieve I have right now, I'm just gonna... Yeah, Thank you. We are back at UC San Diego Gilman Transit Center. Currently my time is saying that we have spent about 6 hours so far in this run. I am very tired. I want to go home after this. But we are almost done. We are almost on the last stretch. We just have to take that 237 over there back to Mira College, and then 235 to Escondido, and then we're done. Thank you. Hello everyone, it is 5:56 right now here at Miramar College Transit Station. Currently right now I'm waiting for the 35. That is the last bus I'm taking. That will get me all the way up to Escondido where I will end the run. In terms of my time, it's about 6 hours 53 as of speaking right now. So the bus should be coming in a few moments hopefully, and we'll make it up there and finish the run. I don't think it'll get sub 7, but we'll get close to 7 hopefully. I don't know though. We'll see. So I have no idea why I thought we would do sub 7. We're not. I think it could be like 7.5 or something close to that. Here it is, our final bus, and of course it's the super f*** you bus, as I affectionately like to call this one. So apparently when you take a route that's pretty busy and then shove a 40-foot bus on it, understandably it becomes crowded as hell. I don't think there's one seat on this bus that's open except for the one I'm sitting. We are finally done. We are here up in Escondido at Escondido Transit Center in North County. Our final time is 7 hours and 43 minutes. A bit off since I did turn it on and off again when I got there, but also like I did turn it on a little after I started moving out of Naipe. So that was that. I hope I don't have to ever do that again. I'm not going to say it was terrifying, but it was very stressful for the most part, especially with all that transfers and the amazing luck I had. If someone else wants to try that, I would highly encourage you to do so. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. But until then, I'm going to try and find a way to go home because I am tired as hell.
And thus concludes the probably first rapid speed run in history, with a total time of 7 hours and 43 minutes. 7 hours and 43 minutes that I, for sure, am not getting back ever. I hope never to have to do this again, but I hope someone else can do it instead, hopefully at a better time, because as we learned, there's a lot that happened there. But after writing every singular rapid line in that day, what can we take away from the network? Well, for starters, the network seems to try and do too much. For example, Rapid 225, with all credit to the BRT infrastructure in Chula Vista that we saw earlier, features an express freeway segment leading into downtown from Chula Vista. The route tries to be both a freeway express and an actual BRT line, which means it has to sacrifice both ridership and frequency due to this. The freeway section is very unproductive midday, meaning that in order to focus on the commuters that use the segment during rush hours, frequencies fall to 30 minutes off peak and can only go up to 20 minutes on peak. Dismal compared to other rapid routes. On the topic of commutes is Rapid 237, which has a fairly commuter-oriented span, lacking any sort of midday service and sacrificing potential ridership due to that. Land use certainly is a factor too, considering that much of the area is just typical suburban sprawl and industrial parks, but peak-focused spans generally tend to be more costly to operate and makes the bus route less useful to potential riders. Finally, there are many points of friction on the network as we saw. The 215, for example, faced delays throughout its route, especially out near SDSU. Additionally, the 235 suffered numerous delays during the run. I don't exactly know why it suffered delays this time around, but generally it tends to get stuck in the northern I-15, which gets congested a lot during rush hour, as well as in Kearny Mesa. Finally, much of Broadway and downtown is incredibly slow for buses, especially due to high vehicle traffic and short intersection spacing. Bus lanes and transit signal priority would help to speed these routes up. And bus lanes do seem to be on the horizon. SANDAG, the county's metropolitan planning organization, proposed a variety of quick-build corridors for bus lanes, including both Broadway and El Cajon west of Fairmount, where the existing 215 lanes end. Though the latter has been deprioritized amid concerns that it constrict traffic by reducing the existing 4-lane street into a 2-lane one. Looking forward, it seems that SANDAG has learned from its past oversights, with the new Rapid 625 project featuring mostly dedicated lanes in TSP across all of its route, among other BRT features. However, it's still important to remember that Rapid 215 was also promised with these features initially, and yet it opened with none of them. As it currently stands, the Rapid network clearly has a very long way to go before it could truly reach its full potential. But with sweeping service changes on the horizon, for better or for worse, there's no better time to complete the Rapid network than now. As always, thank y'all for watching this video. If you liked it and want to see more of this, then feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to read more into the intricacies of the Rapid network, I wrote a piece for BuildSD analyzing the network in more detail, and I'll link some more articles in the description if you want to read a bit more into it. I'm going to take a small break from Transit Over Yonder. I think my next video is going to be a bit different, more of like a video essay type piece. But until then, my name is Spreffy, and this has been Transit Over Yonder. All aboard!